Hi there, I'm Mark O'Day. I'm coming in as the executive chairman of a new company we're putting together through the merger of Sun Metals and Serengeti. Over the past 20 years, I've built my career with the mantra of finding good projects in great places. We've done it in the gold space repeatedly. We've done it in the silver space. And right now I'm excited about putting these two copper projects and companies together to create a diversified multi-asset copper gold developer and explorer in a tier 1 jurisdiction in British Columbia, Canada. You hear the word synergy a lot in the mining world, in fact, in life in general, and it means that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. And that's the basis for why we put this deal together. Sun Metals and Serengeti each bring key elements that when you put them together, they're much more than the sum of their parts. The key asset that Sun Metals brings to the table is one of the highest grade copper discoveries, copper gold discoveries in Canada over the last decade. Sitting right next door is a large tonnage copper gold asset called Kwanika, sitting in Serengeti. And on a combined basis, because they effectively touch one another, they're neighbors, they're sitting right next to each other. On a combined basis, we think there's a great opportunity to create a development project. Another key attribute of this combination of putting these two companies together is the sizzle that comes with the portfolio. So if Sun Metals has the Stardust project and Serengeti has this Kwanika project, we're putting them together as the meat and potatoes of the story. The sizzle comes from the exploration upside from two other projects that the portfolio have to share. One's called Lorraine and one's called East Niv. Both of them boast high-grade copper gold mineralization and really offer the opportunity for exciting new discoveries in British Columbia. Okay, so these two companies are coming together in a merger of equals that will be consummated and closed in March 5th, roughly, this year. So we're putting together a new senior executive team. We've combined the two boards. We've just raised $10 million, so we're cashed up with a treasury that's able to go out and advance these projects. And we're very excited. Copper is becoming more and more important in our lives as we look to a greener future. Copper is one of those key elements in the periodic table that we're all going to need more and more of. And as the world gets riskier and you move into places to go look for these types of metals, I think there's a premium to be paid for being in a tier 1 jurisdiction like Canada, and in particular, BC, British Columbia. BC has one of the most iconic copper gold belts, geological belts, and we are in the heart of that here and are going to be BC's newest diversified explorer developer. This new entity, it'll have a pro forma market cap of around $90 million Canadian with about $10 million in cash. So we're a serious new entry into the copper gold space in Canada. We're going to be a catalyst rich year. So we're going to start our activities on the ground immediately after closing. We should be on the ground drilling by April, May of this year, with continuous catalysts and news flow leading all the way through to the end of 2021. The grade of copper deposits around the world, and it doesn't matter where you go, whether you're in BC, Chile, Peru, anywhere up and down that copper belt, the typical copper grades that form a mine today are in the order or range of 0.3% copper to 0.35% copper. What we're looking at this combination is a series of projects that are much, much higher grade. In fact, at Sun Metals, our Stardust project is 3% copper equivalent, not 0.3%. So we are characterized by and endowed by very, very high grade deposits. Right next door at Kwanika, that's a deposit that is itself characterized by very high grade copper intervals. So one of the unique attributes that made us so excited about this combination is the uniqueness of high grade. And we can't wait to get back in there and start drilling these systems. So stay tuned, it'll be an exciting year. We can't wait to get going.